9 position.
Right. All right, guys.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they got something completely different in mind.
I don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
Could be right, sir.
You and I have done this a little bit. We do have some ancient knowledge.
Right. Well, and it's just one of those things that it's certain things happen. And yet again, that's why they call it the meta.
Yeah. Well, and with the CGC, you just can't go too far. So right where that CGC spawns is almost a great place, right?
Right.
You're completely protected. You don't have to drive it, and you can start firing the gun as soon as you see stuff.
Correct.
But I would still want a shotgun with it. That's me.
Of course
That's
you
the
would,
only way I
Dex.
can hit something. That's the only way I can hit something.
Steel Dragon's going and rocking that out. Interesting way. Kron is going to go up towards Hill with the 48 patent to keep Overwatch.
Yeah.
So you got consistent DPM, and the Kron actually has really, really good vision. It's deceivingly good. So Lone Killer coming out there.
And you notice
machine.
what? Yeah.
Go ahead.
As I was saying, you notice what they're doing with the H and G line is that Steel Dragons is just putting a bunch of armor up there, right? Kampfwagen, IS-4, 705A, IS-7. They're just going to put all that stuff right there on the railroad track on that ridge and say, you can't push us there. And we have DPM and vision up on the hill.
Let's see if this. See
We're
if
trying to cap.
Jolly does light up the Patton's vision, working overtime right there, spotting from bridge. He doesn't really have to expose himself very far at all to get that good vision. Now,
he's in a good, safe position.
Ooh, machine on the run.
But can he do anything? Ooh.
I'm guessing that was not the Kronvon. That probably would have been the Patton that would have hit that shot.
Yeah. Trying to get a peek at where this CGC is aiming. It's interesting how Steel Dragons has dropped all that armor right down there on the JK line.
I think he's aiming at the E4.
It looks like he's aiming down at that H1 position, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right in front of his armor.
I'll try to get the best camera angle here for you guys to try to get the arty shot if he comes in and connects. But at the same time, you're able to look up north.
Great now is that it rotate his super conch kind of around down onto that K line to prevent them crossing over the water. Problem that could happen to him is that it's a free overmatch, meaning that they can cross the water, get to him, and his team can't support him from there.
Was that Artie? Did Artie
except
just
on
fire?
the cross? I don't know. That Kampfwagen is down a heck of a lot of points.
Right.
Joker man.
And I was trying to
So
see.
I'm going to think I'd already hit him.
Coyle taking a couple hits there. Let's go ahead and transfer back to the north fight.
Well, let's see. His engine and tracks were both damaged, so
Sounds like Artie.
Jared Ferguson and Way Too Icy, man. They are working it. Both still at full health, holding off. And look at the damage that they have spread. I'm showing across the screen there. The Patton, the IS-7, the machine, they're all almost half health.
Well, that's the thing you get. You get the vision, you get the steady rate of fire and gun handling with the Patton, and then you just get that incredible amount of burst damage with the Kronvon. And they have rotated the machine with
Patton really working them.
Yeah, and 2 legits coming over now. So, yeah, this is going to be a good little battle here. Legit sunk a shot in there on the IS-7.
I mean, the great thing for the Kronvon, you just have to poke your head, and people like to shoot at you. Oh, Turd's going to get paid for this. Oh, boy, he went too far.
They overextended a little bit where they didn't need to.
Yep. He pushed
Wonder if
way
CGC
too
is going
far.
to swing.
Kron's on reload.
I don't think.
Watch, get easily punished here.
Well, the legit should have stayed back.
Legit just went right into the middle of a four-way. He got one.
All right, so by the time they turn around, what we're gonna do? Oh
Prawn
man,
should be loaded.
another big battle going now down south. Big push going.
Yeah.
Steel Dragons pushing while they have the Kronvon. Oh, I don't.
That's the right move.
So I have the camera looking at
I know
Kron right now. You
Yeah.
know?
So over on the other side, Great is going down. He's only 63 points, so he should go down right here. They did jump that overmatch like I was guessing they would. It's still a 3 versus 3, but with Artie. So if Steel Dragons doesn't clean this up real quick,
Right, they need to get rid of
they're
these
to get
guys.
overmatched. They have to get rid of this. Artie needs to land a shot and knock out one of these tanks of AMD.
Right, and I'm wondering how
I would
much.
say
Got
that
the health to do it.
705.
705 has to go down. Whoop, they got him. One got him. Stoker Man is a one shot, and so is Sly Dog.
Another big
Sly
bounce
Dog
on.
should be able to pump a shot
that
in.
one didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Artie's gonna go down right here.
CGC was waiting for a shotgun.
So they have to get rid of this tank before Jolly is going to start farming from behind, and Echo Rider, I think, realizes that, and he's turning his armor. Zai is also turning around.
So close.
OG Featured is turning around.
So close. Hit 16% to 18%, 5-5. I mean, we are like, this is damn close.
Now, the one thing that AMD has is they have mobility and they have vision, over these guys. The one thing that Steel Dragons has is they have the armor.
And hit points.
And big alpha. Yeah. Hit points and alpha. So this is going to be really interesting to see how these guys play it with the last 3.5 minutes.
I'd almost say that Kronfon, whatever you called that, Panzer 7, just needs to start slinging some HEs at that 48.
Yeah. Are they did a push? Is AMD pushing down? Yeah, they are. They've moved the machine down close with the Modest Rage in the IS-7 and taken that low water ground.
Well,
They're to leave the Patton on a one-shot up on the hill playing Overwatch.
I've seen Modest play some crazy IS-7 before, so let's see if he could pull out some of his awesomeness again.
Yeah.
And at least with the machine, they did the right thing. They got it
Ooh,
closer.
nice shot by Lone. Lone can do it. Lone,
Yes.
Great shot by Lone Killer.
And that was my thing, was cut
played
the
that
distance,
perfectly.
make the machine more accurate, get it closer, and make it pin all those shots and just delete a tank.
Yeah, he did great. He ate a big shot, but he did his job and got rid of the 705A and kept it at a 2-2. But
Modest shouldn't have pushed. He should have fell back.
Yeah, he should have stayed in the river, I think. Pull down.
Okay, so
if I was Lone, I would boogie.
Yeah.
I like Lone. He's a good player, but this is time to use your distance. And
he could 2 round.
You don't want to get up.
So it'd be a 2 round on
you
the
could
IS-4.
get the IS-4.
And then it'd be a full clip on Panzer.
Pinning everything.
Yeah, pinning so it'd be 4 rounds for him to kill, so a clip and a half. He needs a clip and a half.
Yeah, and I'm going to say he's not going to get that up and close and personal. I would play this at distance.
That Panzer just needs to get back on the base.
Well, they were looking for him because they thought he was still hiding behind in J1, and since they didn't have vision, they didn't realize that he had slipped out.
Right.
I would get back up on like the H6 area. Oh, they detected him.
Now they
Got him going in the water. Yeah, and take that high ground where you can kind of use your turret, maybe, but you can pull back and get safe.
Well, machine can either Wait
All
for
right.
timer or
I have to say this for one big giant shout out. Great job going out to AMD, man. This is some of the best rotation gameplay out of AMD that
Yes.
I have seen in years. And the reason I say years is because the
Good
BK,
movement. Yeah.
very good.
Yeah. And winning that battle up on the hill, and I think Lone might just be fine with them
Yep.
not being able to cap and keeping the tank alive.
Right. He's going for the whole GTL type point scenario, but maybe he's
Yeah.
not. And
I think he'd be a little closer if he was there to try to get that clip off.
right. Yeah, he's just kind of chilling back there. Nothing wrong. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Good battle. Good battle.
Good battle.
Fun.
Right. Great job going out both teams on that one. That was pretty cool to watch. I want to see what the Kron Von and 48 Patton combo look like. I want to see what that looked like. We get the scoreboard adjusted for you ladies and gentlemen that are joining us. Thank you so very much for coming out and watching. All right, here we go. Over on the AMD side of the road, Great coming out in his Super Conch did throw up over 3,200, blocking 1560. 3K out of Sly Dog in his E4, throw up blocking 1860 also. So 3,037 with another 860 blocked. Modest Rage did get to throw up 1735, blocking 1180. So they were definitely throwing it out there. Nilrak unfortunately just wasn't able to get much going and couldn't pin. Lone Killer did come out with the 4 kills, 3109. Great job coming out of Lone Killer.
Yeah,
CG
12 pins.
Right? You can't.
Yeah.
CGC throwing out 1762. It did its job.
Yeah.
Way too icy in the Kron Von. 2420. Getting almost 400 assisted, so his vision was working a little bit. Blocking 320. 48 Patton coming in there, 1950. But he blocked out 1280. Great job. Eco Rider and his Panzer 7. Look at this guy coming out. 3 kills, 3488. Blocking over 4,000. 4,390
dirty.
blocked.
That's dirty.
That is so
Considering
dirty.
He took that CGC shot, man.
Right. And then we go.
Good job.
Kai, I'm going to slaughter your name. I'm going to have to ask these guys of how to see you. I'm just going to tell you that for right now. Coming in there,
Yeah.
3924, 1100.
Great game.
We caught 1100 assisted and blocking 1250. GG's, guys. GG's. We're moving on.
Yeah. I think what was cool there to watch is just like you said, pointing out the rotations by both teams, actually. I think both teams
Right.
made really nice rotations and good adjustments as the battle kept going. They almost ended up swapping sides and having to play it from the other way.
Alrighty. So got a strange message in the request box on Discord from my good friend Oddball. That man was wondering, and he's like, he wanted the soundtrack, the WNF soundtrack. So
Well, we're coming out with our own mixtape soon, so
right, all right. Stay tuned. It helps him out. He loves the songs and the beats. So big shout out Oddball. Hope you enjoy that play.
that's all hell's finding that. Yeah.
yeah, the mixtape is gonna be Hell singing and this on the bass.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or is it the
So
other way
interesting.
around?
Right here we have that split that we were just talking about with the look at that autoloader lineup. 2 machines and 250Bs. They're heading towards the east side of the map along the A line, and then they're bringing the heavy armor down below to
Right.
hold the cap side. 2 up in the little mining town, and then 2 on the back side.
GG's Patton.
Dragons.
Getting those spots. Wow, no way.
Yeah.
No way that could be the Patton. I think IS-7 had some of that.
Maybe.
Oh,
Then
boy.
AMD, they're pushing their heavy armor down the K line, and again, they have also gone with a split. There is an overmatch up north for Steel Dragons if they jump on it. Lone Killer is kind of exposed a little bit.
Right. Coiled was blocking out Houndstooth there for a little bit, so... Ooh.
There they go. They're to jump on Lone Killer really quick. He's a 1. He goes down. They should go after Modest next and eliminate him, even though I'd normally say don't shoot at the IS-7, but he's all by himself, surrounded by 4 autoloaders, so yeah, he has to go.
Out. Yeah, he's got to go. And unfortunately, nothing on the south side from AMD.
They're doing a great job pinning their shots. Great job of pinning their shots on that IS-7. Now, Jolly Gecko's in trouble. Right. You have 4 fast-moving, and he's just not fast enough to get out of it.
Oh, Echo Rider went the wrong way. He should have took a hard right. If Echo would have went hard right, he could have went to the other side of the riverbed and then met up. You surround him. Like Hounds is doing there.
I don't know what AMD's doing on the other side because
they know that
you almost have to gamble at this point and just go after those other 4 tanks.
God, this is the worst case scenario for a caller because you know I just lost my flank and now we have to hold our own. And then how long do we have till the panic?
But you just can't because you're going to have 4 autoloaders up your backside in a minute.
Right. I do not envy callers in this scenario. Oh, that's at least a big plus.
How did Jolly Gecko get out of there? Yes.
Oh, he's probably toast here. Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Machine Turd should have just rammed him, saved the extra 2 rounds.
Yeah. Well, good job on Jolly staying alive a little bit, right? And even Great over here has been hanging on against Hounds in the 50B. 50B's on reload. Just about done. Oh, he put another nice shot into him. Great might get him here.
Yes, he might. Oh,
right there at the end. Hounds escapes. But over on the other side, yeah, they're pinching it in here. Too Legit and OG Featured are moving in with the IS-7s versus the Panzer 7. Nilrak is kind of stuck down, and Sly Dog is kind of stuck down, just in survival mode. B by Coiled needs to be careful. He is a one-shot for the 705 and Sly Dog. Those Hounds, but it doesn't look like they care at this point. They're just going to go in there.
Yep, they're like, well, we're here. Let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice. Nice assassination there by Hounds. He goes down.
Sly Dog. Running, but Dova's right there.
Yeah. He could get the Super Conk or somebody else. Maybe one more tank out.
Oh, here comes
He's looking. Oh, he missed.
Missed it. There it is.
Good play by Steel Dragons. That autoloaders up in the north was pretty good. Hats off to them. Good focus fire of just singling out those tanks and getting them done. Good stuff. 50B's crank damage out. Look at that.
Jeez Louise. All right, over on the AMD side of the world. Sly Dog was able to get up over 2K, but everybody else, it was just too hard. The full blitzkrieg from Steel Dragon definitely caught him off guard. It's kind of interesting. AMD, it looked like they had their upper advantage there for just a moment when they knew all of Steel Dragons was up in one quadrant. But Steel Dragons came out and we're seeing the aftermath. Houndstooth, 42-48, 2 kills. The Machine from Turd coming in there, 28. Echo Rider, but 2K. Coiled in the other 50B. I really, truly like the 50Bs. They
Yeah.
almost feel that they pin and they just more reliably hit.
They pin a little bit better. It's a little better alpha. Um, They'll have just about the same speed. I know
Right.
you don't have the turret, but I don't think a lot of people use the machine in kind of like a super hold down turreted position, only because its pin isn't great from distance. It's kind of you
Right.
get in there, get close, get personal, swarm them like we just saw.
Right.
But there is a really great example of just of how 50Bs and machines can work together.
Right.
Just ruthless amount of damage.
Well, yeah, and I'd love to play that Steel Dragons did do with Coil doing over 4K, 3 kills, and then I expected these numbers out of the IS-7s and the Steel Dragons. They're out of these super conks. That's what almost like that play's designed for. Go over there, take a beating, live as long as you can, and let the 50Bs and the machines do the work. Let them be the
Yeah.
main driving force, and it worked. It worked out great. All right. I
Then
normally
launch.
I'm normally able to remember all the tanks, but my throat's messing with me, so um, it's my memory is a little shorter.
Because your throat is sore?
Yeah, I have some.
Distracting.
Yes, I have some issues going on with my throat that are not well. All right, so OG feature in the 705A Houndstooth and Griffiths both. He's a new guy coming into Steel Dragons, both in Super Conks, and then Legit and Dova both in Chieftains. Here we go. Yagpans is oh my god. So one Yagpad. So they're like, all right, we'll do 50-50. We'll put one
Yeah.
Yagpans got far over on the Steel Dragon side, but they have to be hooting and hollering
It always
for
seems
on AMD because both Yagpans have spawned at the good spawn.
I know, that's what I was just going to say. The good spawn, they don't have to travel anywhere. Let's see where they're going to set them up, and it looks like they're going to send both to the field. So expect both of them down maybe on that B line would be my guess, is where they're going to set them. And that means you do not want to cross the field. So GG's to AMD on that.
And looks like they're going to take the Maus. They're going to just shove it right here in the middle. But that Yagpans,
Yeah,
unfortunately, is
block it up.
3 shots can take out a Maus, and it has the pin power.
Yeah.
At this point in time,
Yes.
oh,
So
there's a
let's
big
see.
block.
Ooh, big bounce. He just turned that turret in time.
Honestly, I would go into complete passive mode in my Maus and just put it there to spot. You ain't
Angle,
gonna.
angle.
Lone Killer really pushed up there. That's a little bit of a danger zone for a 705, isn't it?
Oh. 1074 off the mouse right there. Echo Rider just belted him.
Yep. You gotta go passive mode. You ain't gonna pin a Yagpans,
Yeah.
really. I mean, you could spam some HE,
You
you
just
get
took-
a lucky shot.
yeah.
Not worth it. Dude.
So, you will very rarely hear this, but the mouse is now a 2-shot versus the Yagpans.
Correct.
With almost 2,000 hit points.
Right. Well, that's exactly it. You gotta know your fight. He can kill you in 3
Yeah.
shots. You have to kill him with 8 plus.
So AMD has taken a heavy presence in. They have put 6 tanks in the field, including those Yagpans.
That Maus is screwed. That Maus is so screwed.
Yeah, now here they come. They're just saying you can't do anything to us.
Yeah, they
You
realize.
pinned us. So now they're just gonna come in and take
But
it
now
out.
the bad thing is, if the Yagpanses turn right and push corner, this could be interesting. But they're not talking.
Yeah.
They're not turning. No one's turning.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Is I would stuff that 3 line now, the 2-3 line with those 2 big guns.
Right. The mouse must not
Mouse
be
is
telling
going to go
people.
down. The mouse is a 1.
You would think that he'd be screaming that they're.
You gotta
taking
see,
me.
but you gotta look at your map. You gotta look at your map.
They have a huge overmatch somewhere. You need to figure it out.
Well, and give it to Steel Dragons. They played back with those Chieftains and Super Conks. Notice that on that 7 line, which allowed them to stay hull down. makes it very hard to push those tanks. They're out of the Jagdpan's range, you know, to land good shots.
Ray did go down there. So.
And now Steel Dragons can put cap and rotate.
Oh, big shot in the side of Stokerman.
Stokerman, yeah. And if one of these Yagaroos take a shot from his equal, that's not going to be good.
There it is, 1035, right into Sly Dog.
Wow, boom.
AMD
makes
pushes
him into
over.
a one-shot.
This is kind of a little ill-fated.
Nice little counter shot on Echo Rider there. So an equal trade, except that Sly Dog's a one-shot. But I guess you could make a point that Echo Rider's also a one-shot for both, and he goes down.
Long overdue weighted push. It's finally happened. They did get to delete Modest Rage, and it cheaped him, but then it...
Lone Killer goes down, and Nilrak's all by himself.
Go back over here to the double Jagdpanzers, which have taken out Echo Rider.
Ferguson can take a shot and still kill both these tanks if he wanted to with his hit points. And there he takes down Sly Dog. He really shouldn't care. Just, yeah, he can take the shot, and he still has plenty of time. He should be able to get the side of Stokerman. Maybe I spoke too soon, huh?
No, I think
there's some good turning going on here by Stokerman. Oh,
yep.
Thank you, Turd.
Yep. No, he should have been able to.
I didn't want people to think I was a liar. Really great battle. That was super fun right there.
So that's 3 and out.
That's 3 and out. Oh, I thought AMD won the match. My bad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was 3 and out.
I thought AMD took the first one.
AMD had 1 left, Steel Dragons had 2. AMD lost, second, and third they lost.
They lost? Okay. Sorry, my throat has
So-
really got to me.
I mean,
Worries.
It's okay.
with AMD having 1 and Steel Dragon having 2, doesn't Steel Dragon win?
That's still race to 5. That's to 3. I mean, all right, let me check my log.
Kind of looking. Yeah, I was looking while you're checking that log. I was just kind of looking at the damage a little bit there for AMD. Coming out there on top was Stokerman in his Jagaroo. He was able to land 4 shots out of 5 fired and put up 35, almost 3,600 damage there. Sly Dog also put up nearly 3,500. Again, penetrating 4 shots. That Mouse was able to block over 3K, but only managed to put up about 1,000 damage. Jolly Gecko also had a nice game with about 2K damage. Over on the Steel Dragon side, Too Legit put up 1,500. Echo Rider and his Jagaroo put up almost 4K, blocking almost 15. Some other good standouts were definitely Gaius 117 in his Super Conch, throwing up almost 5K damage, blocking almost 3K. Boy, he had that gun singing. 25 shots fired, 14 penetrations, but 5K damage. So great game there.